This video is designed to talk you through the process of coastal erosion. Coastal erosion occurs in pretty much the same fashion as river erosion. The definition is the same also. Erosion is the breakdown of the coastline due to the action of the waves. Again, there are four types of erosion, identical with river erosion, and you can see that the terms and the definitions are almost identical. Type 1 is hydraulic action, and this is the force of the water eroding the coastline. This occurs as waves strike the land. If we come down and have a look at this picture here, you can see that hydraulic action is clearly eroding the coastline all the way along the coastline. We can see large waves crashing into the coastline. If we were standing beside this house here, all you would hear is the large booming sound of the waves crashing into the coastline, and that is hydraulic action occurring. Type 2 is corrosion or abrasion, and this is sediment carried in the water thrown at the coastline, and this again wears down the land. These types of waves also will have bits of sediment occurring in them, so we would have rocks, sediment, large pebbles, even bits of sand thrown at the coastline as these waves crash in against them. And again, if you were standing on the cliff top, you might be able to hear some of these rocks actually crashing in to the cliff. As they crash into the cliff, they chip off bits of the cliff and erode the coastline again. So that is corrosion or abrasion. Type 3 is corrosion or solution, and this occurs when chemicals in the seawater dissolve the coastline. So in this picture here, you can see that in the background we have a relatively calm sea. What has happened is the chemicals in the sea have dissolved the base of the cliff in this area here, and the cliff has slipped down and fallen into the sea. So erosion occurring as a result of the chemicals in the seawater. Type 4 is attrition, and this occurs as pebbles transported by waves hit against each other, breaking into smaller and more rounded particles. This picture is classic attrition at work. You can see all of these pebbles have this classic smooth surface. They have a rounded edge. All this large angular sharp edges of the pebbles have been chipped off as all of these pebbles bash into each other as they're moved by the waves. So just to summarise, coastal erosion occurs when the breakdown of the coastline due to the action of the waves. It occurs in four types: hydraulic action, corrosion or abrasion, corrosion and solution, and attrition.